COVID-19 pandemic, like it happens in many other countries around the world. Football is finally back in the Gambia, and this is the first Division 1 league. And this match pits together Gambia Ports Authority, who are in all green, and BANJUL United, who are also in all red. And this is their first league match of the season. And this is Africa TV if you are joining us for the first time, in case you never know. And we will be bringing you this live game on your screens as you watch. And we should have been with you since on Friday, but due to some circumstances beyond our control, we could not bring you the other matches that took place on Friday and on Saturday respectively. But we'll bring you up to date on some of the results that were played on Friday and Saturday. Gambia Port Authority against BANJUL United, and if I'm right, I should say this is a BANJUL derby. It used to be, and it has been a long time that we haven't seen league football in this country due to the coronavirus pandemic. But after what has been a long time, finally actions are resumed here in the Gambia, and of course matches will be played in closed doors, with only very limited people allowed in the stadium here, including the media and other football officials, that is the club football officials, and of course and a few number of fans or spectators who are here to witness this game. And as we go on, I would be bringing you up to date, probably if we get other results also happening in other matches in some other venues in the country in the same league. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. And BANJUL United are playing from right to left, and Gambia Port Authority are playing left to right. And just to quickly give you the starting lineup for Gambia Port Authority, you have number 16 Omar Njai in goal, Peter Sambo, Sheikh Manka, Salif Njai, Moses Janse, Malik Sar, Abdullah Diba, Musa Kambi, Umar John, Bubakar Jallo, Keba Sidibe are the starting 11 for Gambia Ports Authority, that is GPA. And for BANJUL United, they have Dudu Dabo in goal, Pausman Gai, Basiru Nying, Mustafa Seka, Musa Kamara, Modu Njai, Baba Sise, Musa Jaju, Modu Nyang, Abdullah Sar, and Mohamed Sam. And we are we're here at the Independent Stadium in Bakau. GPA were in action there, quickly sending a long one. But BANJUL United have win position and are easily clearing their line. A long one there, but GPA are trying to dispossess BANJUL United, but who are still with the ball at the center circle. Now comes Gambia Port Authority in number 11, that is Keba Sidibe. Sidibe finds one of his teammates, number 8 there. This is now Gambia Port Authority trying to come forward at the left side of the field, and the ball rolls over the line, and it's going to be a goal kick. Well, this we assume is going to be a very interesting encounter here, because they are both BANJUL teams. BANJUL United were promoted to the first division some years ago, whilst Gambia Port Authority have always been a first division team for the longest time. But of course they have also been relegated some years ago, but battled back to the first division. And the last year's league competition was interrupted due to the COVID-19, and Real de BANJUL were eventually awarded as champions when we are scheduled or supposed to represent the Gambia in the CAF Champions League, but they never go for that opportunity. Here comes now Gambia Port Authority, number 11 Sidibe, but he's been dispossessed. BANJUL United's number 13 Modunjai, but he finds a wrong player instead of Ports Authority. GPA wins back position and it rolls back to the goalkeeper Umar Njai. Njai to the far left side of the field. Ball backs to him again. Pressure under him. He's going to send a long one. Yes, he does. And Sidibe, I think, will chase this one. And he's sending across. He's trying to beat his marker, but not. Just Banjul United clear line, and GPA wins a corner kick in the early stages of this game. It's a corner kick for Gambia Ports Authority, who are all in green. And number 5, that's the captain, Malik Sarr, is going to take the corner kick for Gambia Ports Authority in this encounter. And the referee, who is Mamadou Tal, is waiting, and here's a chance for GPA, and it's another corner kick again. Banjul United confusedly knocked the ball again for another corner kick for GPA to benefit from. They were hustling at the box. Here comes another crossing header, comes in there. GPA still with the ball. This is to the captain Sarr, who sends in a cross, but Banjul United wins the possession, and it's a free kick. They have a free kick now to benefit from in their own yard. Well, mbokk yi ñu ngi leen di nuyu, ñu amaat mbégte dellusiwaat ci beneen coverage, this time mu nekk football coverage fii ci Gambian Independence Stadium bi ci Bakau. Yéen ñu min stadium bi xam ko tamit, xam naa ne da ngeen xam ne place bi ngeen miin la wala ngeen xam ko, waaye ci loolu ñu wax rek ñu ngi fi tey pour cover li nga xamante ne mooy Gambia Football Federation First Division 1 League bi nga xamante ne door na ni ki Friday ajjuma bu passé. Ñu waroon a ànd ak yéen ci match yi yooyu, ndax season bi Africa dafa fas yéene ànd ak yéen ci league match yi yëpp incha allah bu ci yàlla àndee ngeen mun a xoolaan league bi, ndax xam ngeen ne ren aduna bi yëpp a jaxasoo ni COVID-19. Tey nag match bi ni diggante Gambia Ports Authority mooy GPA ak Banjul United. Ñaari team yi Banjul la fii ci Independence Stadium. Comme ni ngeen ko gisee match bi doon na bu yàggul, benn team nag amagut goal. GPA ñoom ñëw jege si ci posi Banjul United, waaye mënuñoo dugal. This is number 22 for GPA. That is Baboucar Diallo. And GPA coming forward. They are fastly building something here, swinging across inside, but the goalkeeper, that is Dudu Dabo, easily comes out to gather that ball and send a long high one. We are playing in an empty stadium, by the way. And again, you should know why, as I mentioned earlier at the beginning, it's because of COVID-19, of course. Banjul United wins position in the center circle. Number 6, that is, of course, Buba Sise. Here comes number 13 for Banjul United, Modun Njai. Njai finds the number 10, that is, of course, Abdullah Sarr. GPA wins back position. Jallo at the center circle, but he's been dispossessed, and Banjul United in their own circle. In their own half, wins back and finds Dabo. Dabo to number 5, that is, of course, Pa Usman Gai. Gai sent a long high one, looking for their number 12, that is, of course, number 2 rather, Modu Nyang. And that is a very good strike there. Banjul United, fantastic strike. After a good run from the right side of the field, Modu Nyang sending a cross, and of course, I should confirm the goal scorer there in a moment, and that is the number 7, or the number 10 rather. That is, of course, Abdullah Sarr, have given Banjul United the lead in this first half, and that is in the 7th or 8th minute of the game. Banjul United have just break the deadlock and they are leading by a goal to nil, and this is one of their best chances so far in this encounter. Modunyan did the hard work and then he sent in a cross, and of course Abdullah Sar beautifully bent the ball inside the net and beat Omar Njai to take the lead in the early stages of this encounter. Banjul United 1, Gambia Ports Authority 0, who were the side that in fact looked to be number 12 there, who Mohamed Samba just coming in. He's the player instead who scored the goal, I think. I will confirm that in a moment or later on as we go along. Well, mbokk yi kon ni ma ko doon waxee rek ci gannaaw ñu ngi fii ci Independence Stadium match bi comme ni ngeen ko nekk di gisee noonu ñii di Banjul United ñoom ñoo dal di dugal goal dal di jiitu ci match bi kenn ci seen play moom moo ko dal di dugal waaye dinaa confirm léegi nii kan moo dal di dugal goal boobu fu nekk ni GPA ñoom ñoo am free kick, captain bi di mooy moom moo dal di seen cross boobu ñu dal di winaat li nga xamante ne mooy corner kick. Foofu lañ tolloogu Banjul United am nañ benn, ñii di GPA Gambia Ports Authority amaguñ dara. Number 5 di captain Malik Sarr moom moo dal di ñëw pour jël free kick corner kick bi for Gambia Ports Authority. So GPA wins another corner kick and captain Malik Sarr is going to take this one again. He sent a long one in, highly headed away. Banjul United clearing their line. There's number 2 there. It is of course Modunyang, who was the architect of the goal and comes again. They were building from the right again, but this time around they were dispossessed and GPA comes forward at the center circle. This is the captain Sarr. Sarr has been brought down and it's a free kick for GPA. Malik want to quickly take this one and he does, looking for one of his teammates, but he's been dispossessed. Banjul United comes forward, number 12. I think he's the goal scorer. Here comes number 13. That is of course Modun Njai. Njai has been brought down. Is that a foul? The central referee says no. Modutal says no, and it's a throw for GPA. The Banjul United's bench is not happy with that one. And GPA is number 21. He's going to send a long one. And Abubakar Jano rather for GPA wins another throw, and number 16 now for Banjul United will take this one. This is Basiru Nying. Send a long high one, but GPA clears their line, and it's another throw for Banjul United. 13, that is Nyao. Oh, that's a poor one. And the ball rolls over the line, and it's a goal kick for Gambia Ports Authority, who are trailing Banjul United here at the Independence Stadium by a goal to nil. GPA building from behind, pressure there, and this could be another goal. Oh my word, that is he missed it, and I wonder Abdullah Sarr couldn't connect to extend Banjul United's lead after a poor defending there by GPA, but he hit the post. That was another nightmare there for GPA's goalkeeper, that is Abdullah Sarr, but he survived in that occasion, and of course GPA also survived. They could have at least be by 2-0 down by now. This is Jallo now. He finds number 21 for GPA. That is of course Moses Jassy, Captain Yang takes that ball quickly. Moses again takes the throw, finds Jallo. He's been brought down and it's a foul. Free kick, or is it? No, the linesman says a throw instead of a foul. And number 11 GPA will send a clock. The ball has been blocked and it's a corner kick for Gambia Ports Authority. Banjul United 1. GPA are pushing forward, looking for an equalizer, and Captain Malik Sar will take this one again. He sends in a cross, beautifully headed away for another corner kick again. I said beautifully because the way he headed the ball, it looks like he knew what he was doing. Another corner kick goes in there by Sar. This time again, headed away by another Banjul United player. And it's another corner kick for GPA, who are looking for an equalizer. After that early poor defending and eventually conceding a goal, they are now trailing. And here comes another one, headed away by Banjul United. GPA number 3. That is a reckless challenge. And the central referee, Mamudu Tal, have to call the medics to come in and help. And he is, in fact, have pulled his card out. And I think the number 3 of GPA is going to his book. And that is, of course, Salif Njai. Yes, Tal is among one of the youngest fine referees of this country. And he's going into the referee's book. Captain Malik Sar is there to talk to the referee, but yeah, he's convinced he made a serious challenge, and of course he deserved to be booked. And it's a yellow card there for GPA's number 3, that is Salif Njai. And one of the injured players of, even Malik himself is injured, but with all that, he's been booked by the central referee. And just to say, the central referee has also been assisted by, and you have Mustafa Bojang as the second assistant. One of the linesmen here, and the other one is Bakari Fati, and Mauro Jallo, who is a senior referee, is the 4th referee here, standing on his feet, closely watching as the match continues here at the Independence Stadium. And it's a goal kick for Banjul United, which is going to be taken by Dudu Dabo. Dabo sending a long one, and GPA is going to defend. And number 20 played the ball back to Njai. Pressure on him. And number 21 for GPA at the center circle. This is now number 6. That is, of course, Musa Kambi. Jallo now for GPA. He's going to send a long one, headed away by Banjul United. GPA wins position, finds number 23, that is Moses. This is Jallo. He's down. He's fighting very hard battle there against 2 real Banjul United players, but GPA wins back position quickly, courtesy of number 8. That is, of course, Abdullah B. Balde. But Dabo defended well, and he sent a long one, but number 12, that is Mohamed Samba, who I think is the goal scorer, couldn't keep that ball in for a play. And GPA now building from their own half, pressured there somehow by some Banjul United players, but GPA are coming forward. Number 8, that is Mohamed Balde. Balde sent a long one looking for the 21. This is, of course, Moses Jassy. Moses finds Sidibe, who beautifully turned, but he's been brought down. Central referee said no, Banjul United would move, but now Moses for GPA finds Sidibe. Sidibe to captain Malik. Is that a foul? No. It's a throw for Banjul United. Number 13 there. That is Modinjai. Njai is looking for Samba, or number 10 instead. That is Abdullah Sar. GPA, of course, trying to clear their line in their own yard. This is Sidibe, who sent a long high one, looking for number 4. That is, of course, Omar John. John keeps the ball in possession. Now he can connect, but no, still he's coming forward. John finds captain Sir. Is it? No, this is Sidibe. Sidibe sent a long one inside, and yeah, he couldn't connect, and the ball goes over the line for another goal kick for Banjul United. It's been a long while, by the way. I've not been closely following the GFF Division 1 League, mostly due to some issues. I have been much more concentrated on some other issues than sports. But we are back to bring you some of the very interesting, if not all, matches of the GFF Division 1 League. But we'll do our best to make sure we bring you some of the biggest ties of the league. Here comes Banjul United's number 2. But he's been pressured and rolled the ball for GPA to benefit from another throw. Central referee Mustafa Dabo is telling him where to stand, where to position himself to take the throw. This is now GPA. Battling there at the center circle, but still coming forward at the left side of the field. Can he swing in across? No. Pressure on him now. He's still trying though. He finds Jallo, who would send a long one looking for Moses Jase, who beautifully keeps that ball in and plays it back to number 23. That is, of course, Malik Mankau. To Jallo now. Now he could not. Oh, that was Balde instead, is it? Yeah. Banjul United will take, this is another goal kick. Dabo there, Dudu. He take a short one. And he sent to Moses Joseph, also cleared, and Dabo would gather but that ball again easily there, but pressure from Abdullah Jallo. This is the first match for either side for this season. Banjul United building slowly. Is that a foul? No, it's a throw, says the central referee. And Moses would quickly take that one. Finds Sidibe, who's been dispossessed. And Banjul United quickly there, trying to move away from their half. And there's a quick play. And here comes the number 2, has been brought down. That is Morinyang. Nyang has been brought down, and Banjul United is going to benefit from another throw. And they blade from behind. This is number 5. That is Malik's. That is, of course, Pausman guy has been brought down. Pausman has been brought down, and Banjul United would benefit from another free kick in their own half. And he's going to send a low one. Number 6. This, of course, Buba Sise. Jallo. It's an offside. It's an offside. The center referee instead of have issued another yellow card. It's a foul. There seems to be a confusion here between the referee Central referee and the linesman. The linesman waved his flag well before the central referee blown his whistle. So the decision of the assistant referee stands. So they have finally come into terms. Instead of the free kick, now Banjul United would benefit from a free kick because it was an upside before the central referee eventually gave a foul play against Banjul United, but that decision was later changed. A long one by Dabo, but that's a poor one. Here comes GPA. Pressure there. It's a throw for Banjul United now. We are playing in an empty stadium as it is happening in other matches and grounds around the world, including the Premier League. And there's a big game today in the English Premier League. Is Manchester United playing against Liverpool. That's the oldest derby, if I'm right, in the English Premier League. That match is currently on. And hopefully, in case you are not watching that game, we might update you the result of that game as we also bring you this live game here at the Independence Stadium in Bakau, where GPA, that's Gambia Ports Authority, are trailing Banjul United by a goal to nil. The goal has been scored in the early stages of this match, that is in the early 10 minutes of the game, and scored by either that is, of course, Abdullah Sar or Mohamed Samba. I will confirm that because this is a very interesting game as we watch. This is now Banjul United trying to build. Yes. But GPA, this is Sidibe, finds Moses, but here comes number 6. That is, of course, Musa Kambi. Kambi connects quickly to one of his teammates, and is another foul against Banjul United. Number 4 for GPA. This Umar John has been brought down, and the central referee Mamadou Tal has awarded a free kick to Gambia Ports Authority. And Omar John is on the ground. The medics have been called to take care of him before proceedings or before the game could continue. Central referee is Omar Tal. He's been assisted by Mustafa Bojan, and of course the other referee is Bakari Fati, and the 4th referee is Mauro Jallo, who is of course a senior referee. He's a CAF licensed referee. I think all of them here, because the Gambian referees of late have been doing fantastically well. They have been going around the continent to watch, or to officiate, I should say, matches, that is CAF matches. And be it the CAF Champions League or the Confederation Cup, or sometimes even the Africa Cup Nation, that's the AFCON qualifiers. You know, Africa's number 1, that's Bakari Papa Gassama, has been inspiring most of these young referees who are also trying to challenge themselves to do more than in fact he have done or did so far. Play continues here. This is number 8 for GPA, a very tall and tough player. It is, of course, Abdullah B. Balde. The ball has been kicked away, and it's another throw for Banjul United. GPA trying to put pressure on Banjul United, hopefully looking for an equalizer before the end of the first half. But here's Captain Sar, captain, that is Sar, yes, Malik. But Banjul United clear their line. This is now Abdullah Sar. Sar at the center circle with 3 other players. Sidibe wins position for GPA. at the left side of the field. Can he send a cross? But no, he's trying to beat few players, but it's been dispossessed. Here comes GPA still. Is that a foul? No, says the central referee. And the number 3, that is of course Salifu Njai, wins back position for GPA, but Banjul United would now clear their line. But GPA again, this is Sidibe. Moses is close to him, but Banjul United rather cleared their line, and number 12, that is Mohamed Samba, cleared the ball, and GPA wins a throw. Captain Sar Malik finds number 23, that is of course Sheikh Mauka. Now this is Balde, this is number 6, that is of course Musa Kambi, and it's a foul. This is Balde now. He finds Sidibe. Balde finds Moses at the right side of the field. He's trying to beat his marker, but he's been brought down, and it's a foul waved. And is that as a handball instead, says the linesman Mustafa Bojan there. And the GPA is going to be benefiting from another very good position of free kick. And number 8, that is of course Mohamed Balde, is going to take the free kick this time around for GPA instead of Captain Malik Sar. Banjul United trying to position themselves to defend this free kick. Here comes Balde, beautiful cross in, but there's a chance there, and a very fine goal. An acrobatic turnover there from one of the GPA players. The position I could not identify who have scored that equalizing goal. A fantastically well taken chance there for GPA, and it's 1-1. That was a very fine finish there from one of the GPA players. And of course I have to figure out again who is the goal scorer for Gambia Ports Authority. Because of my position I could not identify, and who is the goal scorer here. 1-1, and it appears is a game on now as we watch from a very close position here at the Independence Stadium. It was a well taken free kick by Balde, that is of course Abdullah Bah rather, and the ball was beautifully taken in to bring this, or to make or to bring back GPA back into this game. They were trailing, conceding an early goal here, but eventually they have now equalized, and Banjul United would have to now look for another goal if they want to at least go on top before halftime. That's a throw. Lack of communication there between those two GPA players. Number 12 there for Banjul United is Mohamed Samba, who I still believe is the goal scorer. Is that a foul? Yeah, it's a foul against Omar John of Gambia Ports Authority. And the number 13 for GPA, Morun Jai, was brought down, and Abdullah Sar is going to take that free kick for Banjul United. Banjul United is benefiting from another free kick here at the far left side of the field, and Abdullah Sar is going to take this one for Banjul United. A long one. This is a long and a high one in the GPA trying to defend their line. That was a beautiful turn there. They are building now a counter here. What would come out from this? This is Balde for Gambia Ports Authority. I'm sorry. That is of course Sidibe instead was, and Abdullah Ba was waving his hand for Sidibe to connect, but he was instead dispossessed, and Banjul United, or is it just GPA, would still benefit from another throw. Sidibe there, who was initially playing from his right side of the field, but he interchanged with, I think, Balde, and he now is playing in the left. This is number 4 for GPA. That is, of course, Umar John. John has been dispossessed, and Banjul United would now build from behind, but they lost position again. This is Ba Abdullahi for Gambia Port Authority. He finds number 22. That is another. That's Jallo. Ba again. Jallo, but no, he could not find him, and he's going to defend that ball for a goal kick for Banjul United. Dabo is quickly taking that one, and he would send a long high one looking for Abdullah Sar, but Sar has been brought down, and that's an offside, it seems. And here is Moses, who deliberately kicked that ball because one of his teammates is on the ground, and that is Abdullah Jallo. Bubakar Jallo. Bubakar is on the ground, who is injured. We're reminded that you're watching a 4th Division League in the Gambia, where Gambia Ports Authority are taking on that is, of course, Banjul United. I was nearly going to say Real de Banjul because of the Banjul name there, but it's Banjul United. And it is 1-1 at the moment, and we have played more than 30 minutes of this game now. And both coaches, or the coach of GPA, is taking the opportunity to talk to his players, give advices, and whilst for Banjul United, their coaches are seated on their bench and discussing among themselves maybe what to do during halftime. But it's 1-1 here at this encounter. Is this an offside? No. Sidibe there. What can he do? He's sending a shot, but he's been blocked, and is a goal kick now for Banjul United. That was a good opportunity, but he couldn't beat his mark, and his shot was blocked. And the other match taking place, or other matches taking place today, is Gamtel are taking on BK Milan, and Brikama United and Walidan are also playing today, and that game is taking place at Basori. But we are here at the Independence Stadium live, bringing you an encounter that features Gambia Ports Authority and, of course, Banjul United. And Banjul United are benefiting from another, or GPA rather, are benefiting from another corner kick. Whilst I was looking to update you on some of the other matches taking place currently at the same time like this one, Birkama United and Walidan, that is a very big encounter. As far as the league is concerned, here comes a crossing, but straight to the goalkeeper, Dabo, who easily gathers the ball, and he will send a long high one. At the center circle, is that a foul? Yes, it is, and he is going again. And is a red. Is a red. A second bookable offense for Salif Njai. Salif Njai is out for a second bookable offense. And GPA would play for the rest of this game with 10 men after one of their players, that is Salifu Njai, is been sent off by the central referee Mamadou Tal. He was initially booked, and another yellow card for him. It eventually means he would be sent off, and that's what's happening. The GPA players are complaining, even their coach, but Mauro Jallo is there to calm the GPA bench and even the players that this referee's decision is final and they can't do anything about it at this moment. Maybe if there's anything that they can do is later that when they can appeal against the referee's decision. But for now, though, the decision of the referee stands. And number 6 and 20, that is of course Peter and Musa, have encouraged him to march out. That is the end of his contribution in this game as far as GPA is concerned. That is Salifu Jai. He will now have to excuse himself as far as this game is concerned. He's been sent off for a second breakable offense. And number 5 for Banjul United, that is Pausman Guy, will take this free kick. And the referee says he's gonna march out of the stadium. He should not be visible here. He should go into the dressing room. He look discouraged maybe, and this happens to any player who's been sent off in matches. He's been consoled there by some players, some people rather who probably might be supporters of GPA. Here's a chance. There's a miscommunication there. And number 9 for Musa, that is Musa Jaju. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Captain Sar Malik is not happy with the referee's decision, and he should be careful not to be sanctioned by the referee, as Banjul United Abdullah Sar takes this free kick. And we are close to the end of this first half. I don't know how many minutes would be added here. Sar sends in a cross. No one could connect, and the ball rolls over, and there's a handball. The ball touched one of the Banjul United's players' hand, and the referee says GPA would benefit from a free kick in their own half, and their goalkeeper, Uman Jai, will take that one. GPA 1, Banjul United 1. And Jai sent a long high one. Banjul United clearing their line. GPA wins another free kick, and Moses will take that one. He will find Ba. And Moses has been brought down, and this was more or less the same position where GPA benefited from another free kick, and Ba, who is holding the ball, beautifully swinging a fine cross, which was turned in beautifully by one of the GPA players, and eventually bringing them back into this game. It's 1-1. Here's another free kick for GPA. Hands on hips. Ba Abdullahi sent another fine cross in, but this time it's been cleared away by Banjul United's defenders. And Captain Sar finds Ba, who has been brought down. Ba wins back position quickly. But no, he could not connect. And Banjul United wins back position. This is number 13. That is Mudinjai. But another foul at the center circle, this time in the favor of Banjul United. Despite GPS player is on the ground, looks injured, and the medics are in again. We are very close to the end of the first half. The central, it looks like GPA are making a substitution here. Early substitution. Number 14 is coming in. Number 14 is coming in, and number 14 is coming in for a number 11, and the number 14 here is of course Modu Juve. He have to wait. Juve have to wait for a while. It seems there's a miscommunication, or because one of their players is on the ground, they have to wait to see if he's fit to continue this encounter here. If not, before them, they might make a decision of making an early substitution here. That is GPA. And it looks like the player is seriously injured because the medics are in to help him out of the field. Gambia Ports Authority 1 and Banjul United 1. That is the situation here. GPA's player has been carried out of the field there because he's been injured, and I only hope he'll be fine to continue taking part in this game. Njai there for GPA as play continues here. This is Njai for Banjul United. Guy rather. Spouseman Guy. Guy again. Send a long way one looking for Sar Abdullahi, who beautifully turned and beat his marker. Finds, but no, GPA now. GPA. That is, of course, another infringement there. Well, we are close to half time. GPA number 6. This is Ba looking for Jallo, and he finds him. Jallo for GPA, and it's a foul. No, they are now making the substitution. Number 14 goes in for number 4, and that is, of course, Modou Diouf. And the injured number 4, there's Omar John, is out. Diouf in for Gambia Ports Authority. There's another throw, and we have 2 minutes of added time before the end of this game here. 2 minutes of added time to go, and it's 1-1. As I told you earlier on, in the Premier League, the big game of the weekend is Manchester United playing against Liverpool. Manchester United of late has been in a very fine form. I only hope they would continue that against one of their biggest rivals in the Premier League. That's Liverpool. And here, though, at the Independence Stadium is GPA against Banjul United, and this is Ba. And by the way, Liverpool are hosting Manchester United at Anfield, but here at the Independence Stadium is GPA, who are also hosting Banjul United, but it's 1-1, and we are into the final stages of this game. There's an opportunity, but the goalkeeper would guard that. I hope this will be the final action of this encounter. We must be in the last minutes of the 2 minutes of additional time here. He sent a long high one. That is Omar Gueye of GPA. The action still continues, though, as we are nearing to the end of this first half. Tal is not looking at his watch at the moment, but I hope he would at any moment from now bring this game to an end. It's another foul there for GPA to benefit from, and I only hope, or I hope, probably this will be the last action, but no. Sidibe would keep this ball. Can he find something here? Maybe magical for his side, but no. That was a good defending there by number 15 of Banjul United. That is, of course, I need to check quickly here. Probably I missed that. It's number 5 instead. Osman Gay. That's the end of the game, or the first half, I should say. That's the end of this first encounter of the first half here at the Independence Stadium. GPA won, and Banjul United also won. And I would tell you the goal scorers when we start the first half of this encounter. It has been a very interesting first 45 minutes of this game here at the Independence Stadium, with a very limited number of people here to watch this game due to the COVID-19 protocols. And you know, the GPA, the Gambia Football Federation, have to make sure that anyone who's here will respect that. And in the early stages of this game, Banjul United take an early lead, but midway into the first half, GPA were able to come back into this game with a beautiful goal, acrobatically taken there, and that was a very lovely one. That's where we are as we bring you this live game from the Independence Stadium in Bakau, and we're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back later to continue this coverage. But I would also then bring you the results of some of the other matches that also played, or that were played yesterday, as far as the GFF First Division League is concerned. But right now here at the Independence Stadium is Gambia Ports Authority 1 and Banjul United 1, as the teams make their way into the dressing room. I hope they will come much stronger into the second half. But for now, thanks for watching and stay with us. We'll be back later on to continue the commentary, and I would then again will tell you the goal scorers of this encounter. 1 for GPA and 1 for Banjul United at halftime. We'll be back later to continue as you watch this encounter here at the Independence Stadium. Thank you very much for watching.